guys, welcome back.
Hello.
I'm Sarah Austin.
I'm getting drunk.
That's Vanessa Tyler.
Thank you.
And this podcast sounds exhausting. This is episode 13, I think.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty sure it's episode 13. The big one, 3.
The big one, 3.
I don't know.
I like
A
it.
little stoned.
Cut that out.
Isaac, cut it.
Yeah, our team of guys. Your husband, Isaac. So today I'm gonna get double, triple shot of Jameson whiskey. I think that's a triple shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a lightweight, people. So let me tell you something. I will be as trash as Paris Hilton on a Friday night when this is done. Do you know Paris Hilton did a song called "Drunk Text"?
Drunk text.
Do you not know about this song?
I don't want to.
I know we didn't prep, but you gotta let me play a few seconds of it, please.
All right, fine.
Okay.
It's about when is this? Like early 2000s?
Who gives a shit? Which I'd say the year that she was trying to be relevant, but that's still the ongoing year right now, isn't it? She's still trying to be relevant.
I think Paris she's Hilton. A DJ now.
All right, here we go. Let's check it out. No, seriously, I want to say 2015. Are you ready for
not
this?
Even that long ago. What?
I was there again. I'm sorry for what I said last weekend. I told him I didn't mind. It was a lie.
I hate it.
I was equally sorry.
She never sings, by the way. It's just her
That's
talking.
the whole thing.
Literally.
Just a drunk text.
Oh my God, I hate it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with it.
I'm dancing.
I'm done with it.
I wonder how drunk I'd have to be to actually like this. I'll read the lyrics to you. Sorry, I didn't want to. Oh, hold on. Start it over. I'll start over. Yes, you can text me later. This is compelling stuff. After the club.
Okay.
He hands me another shot of vodka. And I say, sure. That's literally how it goes. It's like the climax before the beat drops. On the dance floor when I get a text from the guy over there.
They're texting in the same room?
Listen, nobody knows what she's doing, Sarah. Believe me. But that is the whole song. And that music you hear, that, what is that? The electronic dance music kind of thing, would you say? Right?
Yeah.
That's the music the whole time. Oh. And it's just her talking like that. Well, I guess, I don't know what that is called. Is that called music? Because it says it's a music video. It's her song. It dropped on whatever iTunes is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It dropped on whatever iTunes is. Do you know how old we sound?
No, I mean, like, when they say it drops.
Yeah.
It's just a song, right? And you have to pay for it?
Right? Yeah.
Everywhere I look, it says it's a song. Here are the lyrics. I went out to the club the other night to, dance with my bitches.
Hey.
I was there again. Is it like, I'm sorry for what I said last weekend? I told him I didn't mind, which was a lie. But I was equally sorry, and I didn't want to apologize. It was just a drunk text. In my head, I was writing a fiction of us behind my eyes. I was begging for things my lips could never ask, and my mouth kept pouring desperate clauses of random intent. He asked me if he could text me later, after the club. He hands me another shot of vodka, and I say, sure.
I'm going to guess that she wrote the first verse and not the second.
I'm on the dance floor when I get a text from Adam. I'm too lazy to type, so I send him a photo I took up a dancer's skirt and tell him
what?
Get it. No, yeah, that's illegal. Not realizing what I had just said, which you just preceded that to say that you were too lazy to say something. You just sent a photo, but okay.
Right.
Not realizing what I just said. Later on, he comes up to me, holds up her phone, screaming at me, and I say, I'm sorry. It was just a drunk text. I think she means the girl she took a photo of.
Yeah. No shit.
I should have known they knew each other. This is a song I'm reading to you. These are lyrics to a song.
Oh my God.
No one is safe in the Twitter sphere anymore to take the word sex and mix it with texting. No, to take the word sex and mix it with texting. It's called sexting.
Is that a line? It's called sexting?
Yeah. When you add drunk sexting, the words just don't make sense. It's a hot mess of misspelled obscenities, body marks, questions. I'm not sure what it means to ask.
What the fuck?
It was just a drunk text. Listen, it just goes on, this nonsense. I can't read anymore. I thought it was funny, and I'm just angry. She's famous for nothing. You know who taught me about that song?
Huh.
Howard fucking Stern. He is the man, dude. You should have heard him playing that, talking shit.
So he was into
like,
it as he was the Baby Shark.
I think the word he used to describe her was vapid.
Mm.
He's like, this vapid bullshit.
Yeah.
He's like, Robin, I don't think she ever starts singing. Robin's like, no. He's like, no, seriously. I think this is the whole song. The whole time.
I am drinking the worst drink in the world.
Yeah, we know.
Orange vanilla Coke Zero.
It's
just fucking terrible. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
Good old classic Dr. Pepper. And before I get into my awesome story that I want to tell you that I'm really excited to think, because I've told you little clues and you don't seem to know what it is. I'm going to tell it to you drunk.
Okay.
While I drink, though, and to get to that point, I have to inform our listeners about your drunk texting habits with me. But you're not drunk, you're high.
Right.
And it's synonymous with drunk texting. Though,
Medicated.
Right. Yeah. You're medicated. Anyways, isn't it recreational use?
Yeah, I'm recreationally medicated.
Doctors. Yes. You're such a fucking asshole. So Sarah's blazed at night. And she's texting me or messaging me on Facebook. She's forwarding me Instagram videos and other shit. And there are these real dolls. Now, I know your first mind, if you're like me, when you hear real doll, you probably think of the real dolls that are sex dolls. First of all, I'm going to save you from embarrassment and get your mind out of that. Okay?
Look up reborn doll.
Yes, they are reborn real dolls.
Yeah.
And they are babies that are made to look real, and they're not for horrible, terrible things, right, Sarah? They're for like people who really want a baby or couldn't have a baby or something, right? Because I know you have a side of you that's really sensitive to people that have it, but listen, it's fucking weird because
it is
look real, and these people take them to grocery stores and stuff and pretend they're real.
So there's different like subsets.
I'm gonna drink while you talk. Sorry,
of it. So there's people who have either lost children or never had children or had fertility issues, things like that. They get these dolls. Then there's,
how much are they?
Ooh, I was looking that up.
Give me an estimate.
Anywhere from $350 to $3,000.
Okay, before you continue on, if it's for people who have fertility issues,
right,
or lost a kid, they had full intentions of raising a child. They're obviously for life, right? Unlike a doll, a real child grows and you have to take care of it, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is if you're disappointed by not being able to conceive a child, you're actively trying to conceive a child for the purposes of raising it for life, having that be your child for life, correct?
I'm guessing so.
So if that is your intention, right, I'm not, for the exceptions for people who would abandon it, I'm saying we're talking about people who had the thought and idea and the intention or their wantingness to have a real kid, could not. So they spend this exuberant amount of money on a doll that's meant to look realistic for a reason.
Yep.
Because on these documentaries that you've sent me to, they're parading it around as a real child. I get angry with them because if they have that kind of money and time to parade a doll around, why aren't they adopting or at least fostering children? I don't understand.
I don't think the adoption or fostering process is as easy as one might think.
Okay.
It's a lot more money than one of these dolls.
All right.
A lot.
All right.
There's other people, I guess they're using them in like Alzheimer's communities and things like that. Elderly people.
That I like.
Yeah, I really like taking care of them.
Because it makes them feel better, like if you brought a puppy.
Yeah, it's like something to take care of and hold and, stuff like that. And then
I got a fear for the old person who's, you ever seen The Notebook? I recently am into a new relationship, so I have unfortunately seen it. but admittedly, it was pretty good. You've seen it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
So occasionally, right, she has the dementia, so she doesn't know who she is. She forgets. So when you say they take them to the, old folks home where they've got these types of diseases, what you're saying is they're a little bit more susceptible and gullible to believing and perceiving these real dolls to be real babies, because they do admittedly look real and everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
I have an image of the woman like in the Notebook who once in a while snaps back and realizes what's going on, right?
What the fuck is this?
This baby is not real. What the fuck?
Am I on the Truman Show? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, the Truman Show. What's going on? Like a mini stroke or something from that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bit of a risk putting a real doll in an old, if you're going to, lead them to believe it's real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, now there's there was a video going around on Facebook years ago of them because people were making Avatar inspired real baby dolls. So they were like baby, the movie Avatar.
Oh my God, I drank the whole thing already.
With the little
been like 2 minutes.
You know what I'm talking about? They were making like reborn dolls.
Yeah.
That are like the Avatar babies. And they're making like little vampire dolls,
they're blue
werewolf babies. Yeah. Like little zombie babies, things like that. Like people are, it's very strange.
Zombie babies.
Yeah. So that brings me to why I was even on those Instagram pages was I was going through Facebook and there was this horrific photo of a baby in a park, all black and blue. You can see it from the back, and it's got like a little onesie.
Let's elaborate now. It's not a real baby,
right?
The real doll baby,
right? But this picture is like
you call it
right on as you're scrolling, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's this horrific picture of this dead baby in a park. And
what's it called?
Reborn.
So, a zombie baby.
Yeah, so the headline read, 911 responds to report of dead baby in park. Turns out to be realistic doll.
Jesus Christ. No one was by it?
It literally, they had to redact the picture and embed it in the article because so many people were upset. It literally looked like a dead baby laying in the park. When they flipped it over, guess what its onesie said?
What?
The crawling dead. So I have a hard time believing someone planted it there because, like I said, they're very expensive.
Oh shit, I see it. Police discovered dead baby, quote unquote, in park is actually realistic looking doll.
Isn't it a sad? It literally looks like
that's horrible. Child.
Yeah.
Who did that and why? Have they arrested this person?
No. They don't know if it was like a hoax, a prank, if someone just like took it to the park and left it there.
Let me tell you something. You perceive something to be real, it might have been implanted on that police officer's brain.
That's what I'm saying. Or the people that called it in.
True.
And 911's telling them, don't, touch the scene, don't disrupt. They're thinking, I would be fucking hysterical.
I normally say this will be on our Instagram, but I'm going to go ahead and vote against it.
Yeah, no. You guys, if you really want to see it, you can look it up. It's not a real baby. It's not, Yeah. It does.
Listen,
it's shocking.
What kind of first world are we in where this is what we have for people?
I don't know what to tell you.
I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You know some people that are different from you and I. We were talking about someone in particular. Won't say who.
Okay.
This person tells you they have a baby. You wouldn't think someone's lying about that. They come over with their baby.
Right.
And you want to hold their baby. And you hold their baby. And you realize because you're a fucking reborn expert. It's not a real baby. It's a reborn doll. You don't know why she's doing this.
Right.
How do you say, listen, take your reborn baby and get out?
I wouldn't say get out. I would say,
where'd you get it?
Yeah, where the fuck did you get the money for this? That would be my first question.
Is that because you know this person to be poor?
No, I'm just saying, like,
would you compliment her? No, I know you. You go into your high-pitched voice where you care about everyone.
No.
Go ahead.
If someone is... well, this is going to be an oxymoron. If someone's of sound mental capacity and they're trying to tell me that it's real, I'm obviously going to say, okay.
So
well,
you think they should present it as what it is?
Yes, if you know the person. If you're walking around with it in a stroller, I don't expect you to stop strangers on the street and say, no, actually, this isn't, just so you guys know, it's just a doll. You know what I mean?
Like if they look and smile, how cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's not real. It's fake.
Doll.
You're stupid.
It's very expensive. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like, yeah, it's hard, right? Because it's a sensitive topic. You can't say like, you don't want to be offensive, but it is weird. It's a weird thing. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's weird. It's, what do they call it? Uncanny valley. When it's like things that look so realistic, it freaks you out because it's not real. It's the uncanny valley, right?
I'll tell you what, if I had someone here do that to me and then I realized it was a reborn doll and I wasn't told otherwise, I was led to believe it was real.
Right. I
would not parade on like I didn't know. I'd say, oh, you didn't tell me this was a reborn. I'd like to show my knowledge in that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe they didn't think I had any.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, this is a reborn doll. That's great.
Yeah, that's true. Because what
Did
I
you
do
name the baby or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And treat it like what it is. And if they don't like it, they can fuck off, because I'm not going to go around and parade. But then I feel like I'm making the same argument though, or similar argument, that a person who is bigotry is involved with transgender people and they won't recognize them as the gender they identify with or the surgery that they got to match it. Do you see what I mean? I'm not going to parade around like you're a woman when you're clearly...
Yeah, but trans people are people and reborn dolls are just lumps of silicone.
It's true, but it's still a human being trying to parade something off as the truth that they believe is the truth. But I mean... I guess
they don't actually believe
it. You can't say it's alive. It doesn't have rights. It doesn't have, a transgender person has rights as an American, et cetera. Or a human.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Yeah, it's a strange
Woo, drinking makes me sweat. Sorry. So what? What are you saying?
Oh my gosh, you know what one I will post though?
Go ahead.
Is because some of these...
Please don't.
What?
Let me talk to the audience. Please don't look.
No, I'll put it on our...
It's so awkward. Do you know how awkward it is, people, to be chilling at your pad, playing games or watching a show or something? No, actually, I'm chilling with my girlfriend in bed or on the couch. Mm-hmm. Sarah sends me a video of a baby. And my girlfriend's like, cool, what's Sarah sending you of a baby? I was like, it's not real, it's fake. What? What is happening over there? These are the things we engage in. Thank you.
Thank you. No, one of my favorite ones that I will put on our Instagram because I love it so much.
Go ahead.
Someone made a Cthulhu baby. And it legit looks fucking real. Yeah. And I'm obsessed with it. I would have it. Like, I love it. So it's the cutest.
Ooh, I'm sweating.
Oh my God, I love it so much. So that one will go up on our Instagram.
You know, only Sarah, let me tell you something, people.
Oh man.
Only Sarah would say the word Cthulhu baby and the cutest in the same sentence and literally mean it. She's not deceiving you for jokes, let me tell you.
No. I'm going to send it to you right now if you want to start your...
Yeah, send it to me. Let's go.
Yeah. You want to start your...
If you want to start your thing, I'll interrupt it with this Cthulhu baby. Like, why didn't you send me that? Well, I'm just chilling.
Just thought about it. I just thought about it.
Out.
So what's your...
videos of fucking real dolls. People are moving their limbs everywhere. Like, if you didn't know Sarah, like I do, and I know damn right that's the reborn doll, I'd be like, what is happening?
Yeah, what the fuck is going? They're like squeeze their faces. And that's what I'm saying. Some of the art on these dolls is fucking incredible.
Oh, that straight up doesn't even, it just resembles a alien baby. It doesn't even resemble a human baby. So that's cool. Yeah. I can appreciate that. Like a cosplay thing.
Like the art that goes into some of this.
Sure, it's like a cosplay thing. I can appreciate that.
It's fucking incredible. Like that one baby that I sent you, the first one, it legitimately looks like a real baby. The art that went in, the time and effort and art that went into creating that incredible.
Listen, I can't wait. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a mysterious murder, and the police are going to find my phone. They're going to see that Isaac sent me that because you sent it to me from his Facebook.
Yeah.
And prior to those pictures, I instructed Isaac to quote unquote pet the pigums for me. She's so sweet. Talking about their dog Pig that I could see while we do the thing. And then these Cthulhu babies. And then Sarah's messages with the reborn. The victim was into weird shit, had some weird friends, etc.
That's about it. That's all we got.
Yeah, but I enjoy those messages, believe it or not.
So good.
What the fuck is happening? And I always tell you, you always get so lost on shit. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
It's always a hole.
And every time you're always too high for it.
I'm
too high for this. All right, let me take this last shot. Will you stop sending me weird babies?
I can't now.
No, it's enough. Stop and focus. I'm telling my story now. It's time.
Okay, I'm ready.
You are still looking at the other screen.
No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm ready. Seriously.
Send me another picture, you fucking liar.
Hold on. I'm just sending you these avatar ones. These are all going to go on our Instagram. When then we're going to have the whole reborn community against us.
I know. I don't listen.
And it's a big fucking community. I'm not kidding.
They listen. What are they doing? What are they doing?
I do actually love the monster ones. I'm not kidding. I would own those for sure. Just the art alone in them is pretty incredible. Anyways,
It's not appropriate.
I don't think they're parading those around as real children.
Yeah, if you're not parading it around, I guess it's okay for like your own sick private thing.
I would put it in my house, like a collection, like those little living dead dolls they used to have.
Yeah, but they weren't realistic. You couldn't hold it and it would look and feel like a real baby.
That's all right.
The police were called.
I would say
People are going to call the police on you.
Because I have a baby doll that looks like an avatar creature. Come on.
I'm calling the police on you. Absolutely. I would think you did that to your child. You
excuse me, 911. This woman's walking around with Cthulhu in a stroller.
No, this woman decorated her baby to look like it was from the Avatar movies. She's a psychopath.
It's not even October.
It's not even October, operator. I mean, I guess it's perfectly legal, but I mean, so?
It is perfectly legal. There's nothing you can do about it.
Please don't do it.
And I'm buying it its own seat on the airplane when I come visit you.
Absolutely not. You're not coming in here with that.
Maxton's going to refer to it as his new baby brother.
I draw the line. We should let everyone know when we're being sarcastic. Lest the new listeners who don't really know us be like, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
How dare you?
They're kind of mean.
Fucking
bullshit. All right, let's get started.
I got a story for you.
For everybody who skipped through this nonsense, this is where the story starts.
Yeah. Hello.
Stop now.
I like the nonsense. The reborn dolls? What the fuck? Hopefully they're playing it on Castbox and they can go to Google and look this up while we're doing it.
Yeah.
Or talking about it. Let me take this last shot.
Whew. Chaser.
I know I speculated 2 or 3 shots. It was definitely 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't read anymore.
Is your chest burning?
I'm going to have to go through. No.
Mm.
Why did that sound like a pickup line? You're so gross. Is your chest burning with desire?
Desire.
No.
Sorry, that was just a drunk text.
Nice job. It was just a drunk text. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful song. What a poet she is, huh?
It was pretty incredible.
It literally just her rambling nonsense. Mm-hmm. And then they added, we should really add some EDM music to that. Yeah, bro. And then they fucking put it on. It exists, people. Look up Paris Hilton drunk text, please.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, she needs more views. All right, I got a good story for you.
All right, let's go.
It takes place in Phoenix and Anaheim.
Phoenix, Arizona, Anaheim, California.
Don't boss me around because I know I'm drunk. So thank you. I'm going to try my best.
Okay.
And tell the story.
All right.
I'm going to try really hard.
She's doing this because I had to get stoned last episode and tell a story
Correct.
So
And
now she has to get drunk and tell a story.
Right. I would prefer to smoke.
We know. We went over it in the last episode.
Well, maybe they didn't listen to it, B. Let me fucking
back,
say it.
because it's good. It's a good one.
Jesus Christ.
Aliens are real. Go listen to episode 12.
No. Listen to me. Work doesn't allow it. Listen, my coworkers listen to this, and I want them to know that this job is worth such a sacrifice.
Okay.
But
Someone
I'd be
give
lying
her
if
a
I said I
raise.
didn't mess the shit out of it. And I can say that because I have a medical prescription for it. Sarah does not. She's the scum of the earth.
She lives in Michigan, doesn't need one.
Yeah, in Michigan, where they.
This is my
smoke
recreational
recreationally
medicine.
And Google reborn babies videos.
Right.
All right. Let me tell the story, okay? I'll pause for your interjects.
All right.
Let me get the sentence complete.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm on your case. You haven't done anything. Like I'm interrogating you. All right. Let me set the stage. Fix your webcam. You're all blurry.
There you
Thank
go.
you. It's 2016. Okay. Don't get all crazy.
Okay.
Let me set it a little bit here.
All right.
I'm going to try and draw it out. Thank you. It's 2016. Our protagonist. What's protagonist mean?
The main character.
Our protagonist, Angela Diaz, in Phoenix, is living her best life. #blessed.
Okay.
She recently married the love of her life, who happens to be a U.S. Marshal named Ian Diaz.
Okay.
And she was also pregnant with twins, her and Ian's baby.
Aww.
Like I said, in Phoenix.
Real
but
twins,
they're
not babies.
who?
Real twins, not dolls.
Right. And
Right.
she's pregnant with them.
Okay.
Do they have reborns that you can put in your belly?
No, but I've watched the videos where they like go into labor.
To have their reborn doll?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't bring this up before. Everybody stop the story. Go ahead. Talk to me.
I don't
Do you
want to
see
get.
ads
I
in
don't
this
want to
video, or
No. But they
Go ahead.
like have something obviously under their shirts, and they're like, man, like I feel it. My like that one of the titles for YouTube was, my water broke, active labor, reborn doll, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I would click the fuck out of that video.
Yeah.
Go
and
on.
The lady's literally like, hey,
Slow
guys.
down. Set the stage. Where is this happening? At a hospital in their room?
No, it's a room decorated with like the nicest nursery ever. Right.
Mhm.
I will
So
say
we
that
had a reborn
because
doll,
they're
people.
not,
You can
because
just
they're not,
birth it right into the crib. It's so
Right.
convenient. You
I
don't have
will
to be in
say
the pool.
these nurseries are like the greatest things, like the best nurseries I've ever seen. And I will say that because they're not having the expense of like
Go ahead.
children every day, they can
They're real
afford
children.
these
Sure.
amazing fucking rooms.
It's like a hobby.
Yeah, it is. It's like a hobby.
Sarah, try your best. I want you to set the stage and tell me exactly what you saw in this video.
So
Like
she's
my life depends on it.
yeah,
please.
it's a middle-aged
Like
woman.
hold on. Like I'm the most important person. Like your children and husband, please. And me. Okay? Go ahead.
She's like a middle-aged woman. She's in this beautiful nursery. She has something under her stomach, but not like a pillow. Like it must be one of those. I'm guessing it's one of those like silicone half stomach things, you know, like a
I've
fake
seen that.
pregnancy belly.
Similar like a movie prop.
Right.
Is she white?
Yes.
Of course. Go ahead. Not that if she was any other race, I would make a judgment, but I am in fact white and privileged, and it sounds like a very privileged thing to do. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell me your story.
So she the title is what I said, you know, so it opens, she's in this beautiful nursery, and she's like breathing hard, like, hey guys, my water broke, you know, and
She took a water bottle, cracked it open, and poured it on the
I'm
floor.
really like feeling the contractions now, you know, it should be like any time now, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a lot of that kind of talking, like, I'm just so excited, and here's what the nursery looks like, and this is the first outfit I'm going to put them in, and blah, blah, blah. And then it cuts to them opening a box.
This is insane.
And unboxing their baby, and that's them giving birth. Yeah.
Why are the contractions and the water breaking?
I don't know if it's like a role playing thing, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's how I saw it, was like like role playing
Something's going on there. Undiagnosed.
I guess from what I was reading out, some therapists actually recommend this to women that wanted babies and couldn't have them for whatever reason, or
recommend a reborn. I'm all about it. I'm talking about the elaborate hoax of it all.
I think it's maybe part entertainment.
What?
Like there's a whole community of women, and like there's one that is a family, husband and wife that do it, and they have like 6 kids.
Listen,
but they're all reborn dolls.
Listen, I can see the guy.
Oh yeah,
listen,
you can.
You don't have to worry if it's your kid. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to do anything. You just let your wife. All right, cool.
He's in these videos, and it'll be like daddy's first diaper change, and like weird shit like that.
Why would you change the diaper? It's a waste of a diaper, Sarah.
No, they change the diapers. They cook them meals.
Stop. Now we're talking about
baths.
No, now we're talking about wasting water, wasting supplies, and wasting food.
Well, yeah.
They don't have... This is why people don't take mental health seriously.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now. And
I don't know. We can put it all on the reborn community.
Right. We can put it all there. This is one of the reasons they don't.
Okay.
And I don't mean to couple it all together because it really isn't.
Right.
But for fuck's sake.
That's what I'm saying is like the videos like that, I look at that as like a form of entertainment. And if you look at the comments, guess who most of the comments are from?
Go ahead.
Take a guess.
Haters.
Children.
What?
Yeah.
Whose children are watching this? Yours?
Very, very popular with like young girls.
Well, of course, because girls play with dolls.
One of my little sisters got a reborn doll for Christmas a couple years ago.
Makes perfect sense, Sarah, because they're children.
What I'm
and
saying is
dolls.
she's the demographic. She's the one watching these videos of mom and dad taking care of the baby, getting the baby dressed, feeding the baby, doing all of that. It's children.
I am thoroughly upset.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm thoroughly upset that adults are parading around to children.
I don't know if they...
Would you make it the equivalent as if you sat down with your boys and played action figures, imagination, like it was real? I think it's a step above.
I don't know, man.
This is ludicrous.
Because when my kids play with their toys, like when they were younger, they played with them like they were real. They were really into it.
I said something a little sexist there. Action figures. Actually, the youngest does play with dolls, like a baby doll. And
yeah, he has several baby dolls.
Yeah, and it's sweet and it's cute and it's perfectly normal.
Yeah, he likes to feed them. He likes to change their diapers. He likes to put them in the little high chair thing and pretend to feed them.
And I think there's a huge difference between you playing along with that, his playing, with him observing you as he grows up and can watch YouTube videos with adults in them, observing adults parading around as if it's real. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I get it. But I thought it was weird going through the comments that, not surprisingly, not a lot of haters. And it's mostly not
a lot of haters, because if they're like me, they get on there and they go, what the fuck? Get me the fuck out of here. How did I get here?
Right.
I'm lost.
That's usually me. I'm like, how did I get here?
That's not gonna be my comment. I'm lost.
Right.
Correct me.
I end up on this side of YouTube again. But yeah, it's a lot of kids, and then a lot of young girls, like preteen girls that have their own channels with shit tons of these dolls, playing with them like they're real dolls. And then there's adults that do it as well. It's a very like a hobby. Like it's like there's a whole community around it.
I don't know how it's turning into this, but I got to know, have you seen anything, and do you foresee anything negative coming out of this besides the waste of the diapers and the food and the water and all this? Have you seen that can come out of this? That's actually bad. Besides the police being called, because that's an extenuating, thing.
I think no, not with the videos that I saw. It was all pretty harmless.
Would you let your kids watch, Caden?
Yeah, I don't care because my kids would ask me questions and be like, why are they doing this? And I could say,
How would you answer that question? Mom, why are these adults parading around with this baby like she went into labor with it?
well, for me, I would just say, well, it's kind of like every other YouTube video you guys watch of a grown adults playing with fucking toys. They just look better. They
Check
just
out
look
my
more
YouTube
realistic.
channel where I unbox loot boxes. Thank you.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Not anymore.
But you know what I mean? Like, there are tons of those channels of people just playing with toys, and kids love them.
All right.
So, I mean, my biggest thing where my head goes, which is where it shouldn't go, is that if anyone thinks that that there aren't sex dolls that look exactly like this, you're out of your mind. There is.
Listen, let's not go there right now. When I did my videos, when Caden did his unboxing toy videos, no one is parading like they are real, though.
No. But like, what is real?
Okay, minus actual sex.
Right.
People who are married to their real dolls, adults with an adult real doll.
I know.
Just married to them having a relationship. Yeah. You wouldn't let your kids watch that.
No, because there's usually a sexual component.
Minus that. Let's say it's a wholesome guy, like the wholesome porn guy who has videos of him, I get a taxi ride and don't fuck the driver. Love him, by the way.
I love him so much. No, I don't think I would want them watching that because I don't think the same reason I wouldn't want them watching a video of newlyweds. It's nothing they need to be concerned about right now.
Okay, but right, it's adult in nature. Why isn't this?
Because babies aren't people.
No, but they're adults in it parading around doing adult.
Yeah, but then you got to cut down on every fucking YouTube video of adults playing with toys or setting up.
They don't parade them as real.
Yeah, but maybe they're not parading them as real. Maybe it's just a given that it's not real. Like maybe
my water broke.
That's role playing.
I have a nursery.
A role playing, it's a very in-depth hobby. I mean, there's ways that you could, say. I will say everything that I watched was harmless. It didn't, it didn't seem like anybody being weird or like vulgar in any way or
So you're saying it's PG?
Yeah, definitely PG.
Parental guidance required.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would like if my kids saw that, I would think my kids would be confused watching it.
Right, so parental guidance.
Yeah.
Kids should be confused because,
But then there's my little sister who's 9 who loves those videos because she thinks it's so sweet. She loves seeing the babies and watching them get dressed and the same thing she would do with a baby doll.
Sure. And then when she's at a certain age, if she asks, why are adults doing this? I'm older and I'm getting out of it. Why are they?
I would say because YouTube ads give you shit tons of money.
All right, let me get back to my story. I think it's ridiculous. Labor pains. Get me the fuck out of here. Like for 9 months, did she fucking bother her husband? Go get me pistachio ice cream now. Babe, it's 3 a.m. Do it. I have a craving.
I ddid watch a video where it was like,
stop.
John's been being really good through this whole pregnancy. I don't know how much of it's real,
Stop, everybody stop.
Yesterday I really had this big craving for, whatever fast food and he got up and got it and, that kind of, but it could just
9 months.
It could just be, I think it's from whenever you order the product to when it arrives.
9 months.
I don't know how long it takes to make one. You can buy them pre-made.
That's what I'm saying. What is this?
So it's not, if it's 3 weeks shipping, then you're pregnant for 3 weeks. Is what I'm assuming.
I'm having a craving. John was so good. He got me my cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna order one that's on back order. It'll be there for 5 years and just make my girlfriend do whatever I ask. I am pregnant. You will do as I ask. How dare you?
In case you've forgotten, I am with child.
I am with child. You imagine me going to a restaurant? I'm eating for 2. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna try and tell my story.
I don't know. Let me check my tracking number.
Yeah, when I walk around with my fat belly and someone's like, "Hey, when are you due?" Let me check my tracking number with UPS. Looks like it's lost at a facility out of Texas.
Shit, I'm gonna have to make a call. Hold on.
All right.
I am leaving a 1-star review for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. UPS mishandled my child. The box was dented. I'll have you know, sir, my child was in there. What are you gonna do with that? You see a headline about a UPS guy throwing your fucking box over the fence? There was a baby in there, I'll have you know. All right, I got a story. I'll go back to the beginning because I got like a sentence in before we got sidetracked. Because this is fascinating. Is there any other things about it that you're not telling me that are great? Like a lady going into labor?
Well,
Breastfeeding?
sometimes they get sick of the babies and they resell them.
Oh, God. Thank God it wasn't a real baby. Now I like the program.
And then it means that they're adopting them out to a different family.
Adopting. Okay. And then getting a new one?
Uh-huh.
I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Do they take pictures, family photos?
Oh, yeah.
Breastfeed?
Not that I saw.
Play dates with real children?
Not that I saw, but play dates with other
Reborns?
reborn moms.
Just sit in there? Your child is so quiet. Yours too. Says nothing. Never fusses.
There are a lot of the people that a lot of the moms that have them do have real children as well.
Come on. All right. I'm going to go to my story. I've had enough.
Okay.
I'm getting angry.
Okay.
2016.
Yep.
This chick's, here we go.
Okay.
It's 2016, Angela Davis living her best life. Hashtag blessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's recently married. Love of her life, a U.S. Marshal named Ian Diaz, and I suspect the U.S. Marshal in Phoenix is a respected guy, right?
Right.
They live in Phoenix, Arizona. But this happy life was interrupted by a stalker. And the stalker, presumably, is out of Anaheim, California.
Okay.
Now, Angela had been receiving harassing, horrific, and some emails, and these emails had religious overtones in them, as well as photos of aborted fetuses and decapitated bodies, threats of rape. Yeah, you would enjoy a decapitated body, but the rest of the stuff is uncalled for. Yeah, it's pretty bad emails, right?
Like real photos?
Yes, real photos of dead fetuses, or excuse me, aborted fetuses and decapitated bodies, threats of rape, all with, not all, but some with religious overtones.
Right.
Harassing in nature, all this stuff, right?
Had she had an abortion?
No, she did not.
Oh,
she
okay.
is pregnant with twins.
Pregnant, right. Okay.
She's pregnant with twins. Her and Ian.
Yeah.
Strangers started appearing at her house and they were trying to rape her.
What the fuck?
So after some discovery, I'm drunk. After some investigation, it was discovered.
Uh-huh.
I wrote most of this. Usually I don't. Usually I educate myself and tell it to you, but I knew I was getting drunk. So God bless America. Here we go. After some investigation, it was discovered that someone was posing, an imposter, posing as Angela Diaz online, and they're responding to ads for a willing rape scene fetish participant. So not to shame BDSM, these are people that are involved with Angela. They're actually looking for consensual adults. Okay, they're not looking to rape somebody, and nobody is raped at this story.
But okay, so there's Craigslist ads being put out with Angela's number.
I never said Craigslist. Are you guilty?
I thought it was Craigslist.
Call the police. Get to Sarah's house. It was Craigslist.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Craigslist.
Are you on Craigslist for that?
Hell
Did I?
no.
Because I didn't have it written down.
Fuck no. I maybe I just assumed this would be on Craigslist.
Are you on Craigslist?
Never. Not a million years.
All right.
No, I want.
Just finish this next sentence and then you ask your question. Okay. It's discovered someone's posing as Angela online. They're replying to ads requesting consensual rape scenes with women. Beyond that, they're posting posts requesting a rapist, and they're posing as Angela. So there's an imposter Angela. So imposter Angela would reply to these ads and actually make these ads asking for it on Craigslist. We're talking rape scene.
Right. But what I want to clarify is that what this fake Angela is requesting is for
We're
someone.
calling her imposter Angela.
Okay. Imposter Angela is asking for someone she doesn't know to
Correct.
fake break into her house and fake try and role play rape her.
I will confirm it is for fake rape, but it's for rape scene fetish. I'll get into the details.
Right, a
now.
fetish. Right.
I'll get into the details of it.
Okay.
And the reason we have details is because Angela does eventually call the police. The police get involved, and one of these men who engaged in one of these ads cooperated with police. Okay. Again, this guy didn't do anything illegal, right?
Right. Well, aside from not illegal, but against BDSM
she was never raped.
code.
They didn't know. These are all victims of imposter Angela. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, in the BDSM community, you would have a contract with that person.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So if anybody's into this, do not ever just show up to someone's house you don't know.
Right. I would think the safe thing to do is to meet in person and get the contract.
And then do the role play. Right.
Do the role play. Moving on. One of these men involved cooperated with police. So from what I know, he just was involved online. He didn't actually get to any certain point.
Oh, okay.
But he cooperated. Sure, he cooperated with police and he informed them on some things. He explained that what was apparently an imposter Angela was giving out real Angela's address, her dog walking routine and locations. And these men were even instructed to go on with the rape scene with Angela, even if she screamed, really seemed not to want it, asked them to stop, and so on. I'm guessing this guy knew it was a sham. That's why he was.
These are big red flags.
Sure. So later on, a 911 call led police to finding real Angela in an alleyway at night with bruising to her neck, breast, and head. Okay. And she informed police that she had successfully fended off someone trying to rape her, presumably from the imposter Angela Craigslist ads. Okay.
Right.
Let's just say this. Craigslist is probably not the best place to do all this anyway.
Yeah.
Craigslist is not the best place really for anything.
Yeah. No.
Angela told police at this time, now it's getting serious, she knew who her stalker was, or she at least had a strong inkling who it was. And so the police say, well, talk to us.
Right.
Angela tells police her stalker was definitely her husband's ex.
Okay.
Ex-fiance, to be precise. Michelle Hadley, who lives in Anaheim, California at this time. And Michelle Hadley's a recent ex-fiance. Melissa Hadley was engaged to Ian, the marshal who's married to Angela, who's pregnant with twins.
Right.
Michelle Hadley, the supposed stalker here, was engaged with Ian for 2 years. And the day Angela met Ian is the day that engagement ended. Literally the day of.
Right. So there's some bad blood here.
There's some motive here, right?
Right.
Yeah. In addition to that motive, Angela Diaz, pregnant with twins, married to Ian, her and Ian moved into the condo/townhome that Michelle Hadley had purchased with her then fiance, Ian, for them to live together. And it was a public battle for it, but ultimately husband and wife, Angela and Ian, won, and they live in their home now.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Fast forward, whatever, days, weeks, a botched rape attempt happens against Angela in her garage.
Okay.
So things kind of escalated. Now we have someone coming to the home trying to rape her in the garage.
Right.
They had some evidence against Michelle Hadley, email evidence. So they had cyber evidence against her.
Like cyberbullying or?
No, they had some, it's hard to find details here.
Okay.
But they had something along the lines that indicated strongly that the emails had and the ads had come from Michelle Hadley.
Okay.
But it wasn't it was not in the form of IP address because that's a lengthy process. But they had enough to arrest her and wait for that IPS confirmation to really nail her to the cross, if you will.
Right.
With the crimes. So Michelle Hadley gets arrested and a $100,000 bail is set. During this time that Michelle is arrested in Anaheim, Angela in Phoenix reported to the police that the harassing emails and the rapist showing up suddenly stopped.
Okay.
Right. Then they all coincided with Michelle's arrest. Now, later, Michelle posted bail. $100,000 bail means you only need 10 grand of values or cash.
Right.
All of a sudden, harassing emails started up again. Craigslist ads are being created and responded to by an imposter Angela. So they're pretty sure at this point that they have their person.
Right. The timelines are matching up.
Right. But this time around, police and Angela had already had an order of protection against Michelle Hadley to protect Angela. So when you do these things, the crimes get bigger.
Right.
So they arrest Michelle again, this time with $1 million bail.
Jesus.
Any questions?
They still don't have that IP address?
We're almost there.
Okay. So I have a feeling this is going to get bad.
It's going to get real bad. You ever heard this story?
No, but
Right.
I have a feeling.
All right. Fast forward a few months, 88 days to be exact, that Michelle Hadley's in jail.
Okay.
And they're investigating while she's in jail because court's fast approaching.
Right.
They get the IP addresses back.
Can I guess?
This would surely give prosecutors an open and shut case against Michelle Hadley. Sure.
Are they coming from Angela's house?
Except the IP addresses reverse search showed that all emails and Craigslist ad and responses and such were all purported by none other than Angela Diaz.
What a fucking bitch.
Turns out Angela Diaz is a genuine psychopath and pathological liar. And this came out in a myriad of ways. They became suspicious and they actually released Michelle during her stay. That's the 88th day. They released her on what's called OR, her own recognizance.
Right.
Because now they're suspecting she is not guilty.
Yeah.
And the IP address is just the icing on the cake. During the investigation, detectives learns of they found a fake, false, or forged check of $950. Angela had added $2,000 to a pay stub from work, a paycheck from work. And she's got a fucking U.S. Marshal husband. Like, what's this Ian doing? What is he doing during all of this? How does he not spot this? Not only did she lie, they find out all kinds of lies about Angela.
So she has a pattern of lying.
Right. But it all gets discovered during this time.
Right.
She's been lying to everyone about having cervical cancer. She's been lying to everybody that she's an attorney where she worked. She's not an attorney.
Oh, God.
She's been forging doctor's notes.
I know it's about to happen.
She didn't. She is not pregnant with twins. She went as far as to buy fake sonograms on Etsy to show her husband Ian and the in-laws. So Ian's parents, sonograms of twins that she was not pregnant with. She was also planning a little side business, apparently, where she would sell her true crime story to Lifetime as a TV movie titled A Darkness Within, the Angela Diaz story. And I guess that's a thing. I haven't looked it up. If you want to fucking do your little Criminal Minds shit on that other thing, look that up. So, Darkness Within. I think that is a TV series.
But she was writing it as she's doing this?
No, she wanted to sell it to Lifetime.
Right.
Yeah.
Before she got caught.
I think so. Yeah.
So she kind of is like, okay, no. This is going to be a story about what has happened to her, not the fact that she's set it up.
It's just a whole story.
Okay.
She wants to sell it to Lifetime. She wants to own it. She was sentenced to 5 years in prison, which is not enough time.
Right.
And apparently how they originally had this evidence against Michelle is that Angela had access to sophisticated computer software to make spoof emails, which really did make it look like it was from Michelle Hadley, but they were just emails.
Right.
What a psycho.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. She also had a reborn doll. Wow. 2 of them, twins.
Wow.
Or when she would give birth. No.
Oh, I was like, holy shit, this is all coming together.
This is all coming together. The Darkness Within.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Okay, cool. God bless Lifetime having some fucking standards.
Yeah, it does say real life Gone Girl framed love rival in twisted Craigslist rape plot. She catfished an innocent woman, got her jailed, and wanted to sell the story to Lifetime. But Lifetime never picked it up.
Thank you. You're confirming that I didn't just completely make this up.
Yeah.
Well, that went quicker than I thought. But it was a good story, right?
So where is she now?
She went to prison she got sentenced to 5 years in prison in 2016. So she is in fucking prison.
She got sentenced to 5 years.
It's bullshit, I know.
Does that other girl just suing the fuck out of her?
Actually, the other girl is suing Anaheim police.
Yeah, well, good for her.
88 fucking days in jail for a crime you didn't commit.
Right. That
Come
they
on.
didn't have enough evidence to.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of sophisticated. Yeah. You're a detective. That's your fucking job to know when you're being fizzled.
And what the fuck was this husband doing? I mean, I guess he's a victim too.
Angela Davis is estranged. We don't know if the divorce is official yet.
Okay.
But he's not associating himself with her.
What I'm saying is how. I mean,
right.
Obviously she's a good liar, but
right, because he fell in love with her the day he met her and called off his engagement and got with her.
I'm just saying, like, if I told my husband this is what's going on and these people are breaking into the house and I was just brutally assaulted, which I'm guessing she assaulted herself.
Listen, even if some Joe Schmo, I'd be like, what's this guy doing? But he's a fucking U.S. Marshal.
Right.
You understand that he was married. He was engaged to Michelle Hadley from 2013 to like 2016. Met this girl, and in all of 2016, we're talking this all happened within months, less than a year.
Yeah.
He's now married to Angela Davis, who he thinks is pregnant with twins.
Right. That's what I'm saying is like, okay, so you know how she was assaulted and she had bruises and all of that. So she must have done that to herself.
Correct.
So what I was saying is if I were to tell my husband, this is what's like, I have police involved, this shit's going on the internet, someone's assaulted me, done all of this, I don't think my husband would let me out of his fucking sight until they caught who was doing this. How the fuck did she have so many times alone that people are just breaking into the house trying to rape her over and over?
Right. And here's another thing. She had no reason to do this. Michelle was not actively doing anything besides fighting them for the home, which they fucking got. They got the house.
That's true.
Michelle Hadley and Ethan were never married. They were just engaged. The rights aren't really there. Michelle was just pissed because she probably knew this was bullshit. And Angela just, you know what? Michelle, here's what I think. I think Michelle knew the facade, the facade, or whatever the word is.
You said it
facade
right.
That Angela's up to and was probably trying to protect Ian's dumbass or try to bring it to light. And Angela had to put an end to it. Because I don't see any perceived threat other than ego that it's a arch enemy, it's a rival.
Yeah.
You know, it's an which still isn't nearly justification at all. I'm not saying. I'm just like thinking, like, what a psycho. She's not even in the same state, B. She's in fucking Anaheim.
Right.
Psychopath with her fake twins. She's probably gonna have a fake labor with her fake reborns.
That is crazy. I did just recently watch, like, I went on a Dr. Phil binge on YouTube.
Those are rough. I watched some of those and I can't.
But the people that have like lied, like the catfishing ones, there are lots of women. There's one woman on there that's faked like 12 pregnancies with people and then had funerals for babies that she said died, that there's no record of her ever being pregnant. I mean, she put people through fucking hell.
I've seen people that claim to be pregnant and it's like 12 months and everyone's like, yeah. You're not pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
And they vehemently deny that they're lying, by the way.
Yeah.
They're psychopaths. Yeah. Listen, I admittedly have, when AOL first came out in the 90s, I was a child, literally a child, pretending to be somebody else with somebody else.
Yeah.
But fucking as an adult, faking pregnancies and all that stuff. That's craziness.
I will, in my personal opinion, someone who can do something like this is the same type of woman that's going to cut a baby out of someone else.
Oh yeah, that's happened.
Shit going.
Yeah.
There was that big story last month that I don't know if I should go into because I don't know everybody's names and I don't want to be
who cares
disrespectful.
Jane Doe.
But there this was just last month and I don't even know what fucking state it's in. I'm sorry, guys. Really quick.
Just tell me what you know.
19-year-old woman is pregnant and she gets on the Facebook like buy sell trade pages, right? She's 19, she's in high school, she has a boyfriend, but they're young, about to be parents.
She's pregnant.
And so she's pregnant. Yeah, no, she's very pregnant. She is pregnant.
Oh.
And she's very pregnant. She joins a Facebook group for women due in, let's say, May. right? So women, women due in May. And so they're all due, it's a group of women, they're all due at the same time so they can kind of support each other. And, they all know what the other one's going through. And then she's also on some Facebook buy, sell, trade pages. Somebody from this Mothers Due in May Facebook group starts talking to Angela. She's also due in May. She sees her on a Facebook buy sell trade page, realizes they're in the same town. She reaches out to Angela and tells Angela, I have I thought I was gonna have a girl, so I have all these girl baby clothes. You're having a girl, but I'm actually having a boy and I can't return it or something. So I have all this stuff for you for free. So Angela goes to her house, meets her. The woman gives her some free baby clothes and Angela leaves. Like a week or two later, the woman reaches out to her again and says, I found more stuff and you can come get it for free. It's for you. So Angela leaves her day at high school early that day because she wants to be able to go pick this stuff up for her daughter that she's about to have. And when she walks into this woman's apartment, who she's met before, as soon as she turns around, this woman wrapped a cord around her neck and strangled her to death. Then her and her 24-year-old daughter cut this baby out of this 19-year-old woman. This woman that's in her 40s then calls the police and says, I've had a baby, or she rushes the baby to the hospital and says, I had this baby a couple days ago and he's not responsive right now because the baby's not doing well. So the hospital, alive. It's alive.
The girl.
No, she's dead. Mom's dead.
The baby girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a boy.
What?
It was a boy. The baby was a boy.
So mom, the 40-year-old facade is I'm having a girl and I have all this boy clothes.
Right.
Go ahead. She brings the baby boy to the hospital.
The baby boy to the hospital.
But it's alive. The
baby boy's alive. Yeah, but he's not doing well.
Sure.
And so the hospital
body.
Her and her boyfriend put her in a trash can in their alley.
Jesus. Was it discovered?
Alley. Yeah.
Before or after a hospital visit?
Well, they are quickly realizing at the hospital that stuff isn't really matching up. Like it doesn't seem, but they can't prove that, I think it's 2 days or something go by, 1 or 2 days. Well, 19-year-old mom is reported missing right away. And then someone on the internet someone who knew the killer put together hey,
this is the girl that went and visited her.
Yeah. I've seen them make plans online, in message boards.
Right.
So she's gone to this person's house. You guys should check this out. So, the cops start putting it together. They quickly find, I don't know this.
Go ahead.
Mom's name. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But they find the body in the alleyway.
Yeah, they find her and everybody's arrested.
Because they find that she had a baby and it was removed.
Right. So killer's arrested, killer's boyfriend's arrested, killer's 24-year-old daughter is arrested. All three of them are arrested.
Fuck them.
It was in the news for a while because they had lots of pictures of the baby with his dad at the hospital. He's holding him with we had to do with Max in the NICU with all the tubes and all this stuff. And he passed away last week. He only lived.
Oh,
yeah.
This poor dad.
Yeah.
So they're getting death penalty, I hope.
Fuck, I hope so. God damn it, I hope so. Because it turns out the woman who did this had been lying to everybody, saying she was pregnant, that she was about to have a baby. So it was pretty sly of her to find a group for people due the same month that she said she was due.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She
it's too specific. Just join a mother's thing. It's a little too specific to me.
Well, no, because she wanted to have someone who was due at the same time she was. So when she cut the baby out, it would be like a newborn baby.
I know. I'm talking not to blame the victim, but I'm saying lesson to be learned from Angela is maybe don't join something so specific.
Just don't cut people's babies out. Fuck.
No, you're right. Don't
Yeah, it's like it just.
Listen, if a reborn would have saved that, I'd be on board with them. So
That's what. Yeah, like so now the killer's trying to say that she did this because she lost her adult son like 2 years ago. I forget how he passed, but she did have an adult son who passed, and because of the depression of this adult son passing, this is what's pushed her to do this. I don't give a fuck what she says. I don't give
that's
a fuck
not mitigating
what her
at all.
24-year-old daughter said. I don't give a fuck what the boyfriend says.
Number one, you can get pregnant again. Number two, you can go foster a kid. Or number three,
well, that's what they were saying that they thought was weird because she had her tubes tied.
Okay.
So when she's telling her friend she's pregnant, they're like, "Oh, that's weird."
Like, that's weird.
You can get your I believe you can get your tubes untied depending on what kind of like tubal ligation.
Whatever. Just, don't kill somebody, you fucking bitch.
But it's like this sweet.
You can even go and just hold babies.
Yeah.
You can just go hold babies that need to be held.
Right.
It's enough.
Sweet little 19-year-old mom. And it like broke my heart because I've been there. Like I was a teen mom that
needed
got
help.
Stuff for free. And, like people reached out to me and helped me. And I needed that help. And so I was happy when it was offered to me and I was able to take advantage of it.
Would you go alone?
I never like had to do anything like that. Like Facebook buy, sell, and trade wasn't like a big thing then. But
would you go alone?
I probably would have, but I can't remember going alone. But I mean, I might have. I met people off of MySpace and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know. It's just once you're a target, you're kind of fucked.
But when you're a young teen mom and someone says I have all this free stuff for your baby and it's like, oh my god, yeah.
I'm trying to sound like I'm victim shaming. I'm really
not. But it's like she left school, like she was obviously desperate for it, right? She left school early. That's like it was just a lot of parallels that I saw with myself. Like this mom's about to give birth, she's still fucking going to school.
Sure, a lot of people.
Yeah, like she's still trying to,
it's not fair.
Do the best she can. She's thinking, oh my god, what a blessing. I have all this stuff for my baby now.
Better be the death penalty for those motherfuckers.
Then it's all taken.
3 of them.
And then the poor baby. Well, now they have 2 murder charges because the baby passed away. So now that murder is on their hands as well.
Better be death. It's premeditated.
Absolutely premeditated.
I don't care about that stupid excuse. That's not mitigating, in my opinion. Give him the death penalty.
There are lots of people that lose children, myself included, and have never ever thought of that. But back to what we were talking about is the people that can, like, that's what you see in a lot of these cases where pregnant women are killed for their babies or attempted, someone attempts to kill them to take their baby, things like that. In almost every case, the person who's done it has been faking a pregnancy.
It was in Chicago.
And now it's time to have the baby. You know what I mean? So they've lied for 9 months. Now they need to have this baby. What the fuck are they supposed to do? This is what they end up doing. So it's like whenever I see women, like the Dr. Phil stuff of women pretending to be pregnant and, fucking with people's lives, it's like they're just a step away. I know it sounds crazy, but to me, it feels like they're a step away from doing something fucking horrific like this.
46-year-old.
Yeah.
Clarissa Figueroa, the perpetrator, bitch. I shouldn't have said her name first. The victim is Marlon Ochoa.
And she's like beautiful,
The baby boy's name is Giovanni.
Doesn't it just, it's the fucking worst of humanity.
The boyfriend was only charged with concealing a homicide.
Yeah,
dude, you're a conspirator. Fucking you're going down for murder. Don't most states have that?
I would think so. You have the murder of 2 people on your hands. One of them's a fucking child. Well, both of them are, children. Poor girl was only 19 years old.
Says the perpetrator adult son died of natural causes, and not soon after that, she told her family she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And that she plotted for months to acquire a newborn.
Yep.
She posted ultrasound photos of a room decorated for the baby on her Facebook page. And in March, she and the victim connected on Facebook.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that fucking terrible?
Yeah.
I was following the story, and because the baby had lived, and it was like 1 week the baby had lived, then it went to 2 weeks, and like right after 2 weeks, he passed.
Yep. That's what it says here.
Yeah.
God, give him the death penalty.
Well, we can hope. I mean, I don't know if I'm for or against the death penalty, but then I hear stuff like this and I'm like, fuck them. Like,
yeah, kill him. Don't let him stay around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because we do have to be kind of against the death penalty because it's so fucked up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not fucked up. It's you can't definitively do it correctly, number one, in a humane way, and number two, definitively, because so many have been proven innocent after the fact, after they've been put to death.
Yeah.
And so many people have been,
wrongfully accused and put on death row.
Well, also unnecessary suffering during the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
And John Oliver covered this, and he made a good point, which turned me, because I was for it completely and entirely. Now I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
And he said, this isn't about the civility of the murderer. It's about our civility as people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what standards we hold, even to the worst of the worst. But that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Maybe they should make the death penalty.
Or just let them fucking go to prison as baby killers.
Severe.
Let someone else figure it out.
Yeah, but then that prisoner's stuck. Why should we put it on that prisoner? Yeah. What if that prisoner's innocent and feels compelled to kill that person and gets proven exonerated on their previous crime, and then now they're in life because we can't figure out our shit?
Well, I just know from the movies that isn't it just like lifers that do it? Like that kill people.
Right, but what I'm saying is, what if they're doing life for a crime they didn't commit too?
Well, then don't do it. But if you're in prison doing life and these baby killers come in and you're already guilty, just, put some quarters in a sock and fucking take care of it.
Hold on. I would say these types of murders that compel us to want justice for multiple people, someone to be put to death, should be the encouragement for us to get the criminal justice system correct, because it is not correct.
You're right.
So if that's what's stopping us from doing it, get it correct, so that when we do put someone on death row or life, it's definitive. It's not, why are there so many people on there and they're innocent? Yeah. And why are innocent motherfuckers like OJ not in there?
Right.
Or why are guilty motherfuckers not in there?
Right.
You see what I mean?
Well, and maybe, this is pretty broad.
If you're rich, you can get away with shit. If you're rich, you can figure out how to get out. Go ahead.
This is broad, and I'm assuming things, but maybe if young moms weren't forced into situations where they had to go collect free things from strangers, and there was some sort of system put up to help young parents or parents who are struggling with things like clothes and a crib and, that kind of stuff, maybe we could help prevent some of this.
We should talk about that next week in abortion, or not next week, the week after. We're taking next week off. Sarah's got to move. Deal with it. I just moved, so I know the struggle.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because I think I hate, here's how I'm going to premise this hopefully next episode or upcoming episode with pro-choice and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hate being told I'm pro-abortion. I'm not. I think abortion should be a last resort, and I think it is. Yeah. And I think if someone who's abusing it, that there's things that we can do to help them. Because number one, if you're abusing it, it's obviously because you have a reoccurring issue. So why not have birth control available, education available? Because this is something that plagues people who are in poverty.
Right.
We know it does because the statistics on why you're doing this usually falls under I can't afford it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which usually means they can't afford birth control or some other form. And all of us as humans, even though I'm gay and I can't get pregnant, but all of us as humans have this desire to have sex.
Right.
And a right to, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So anyways, maybe we should talk about that next time.
Yeah.
One of us should play devil's advocate.
Not it.
I can do it because I know it so well.
I don't want to argue with you about it.
No, you wouldn't argue. I would just say this is what they say.
Oh, okay.
And then I can jump on with you and be all about it.
Okay.
When I say devil's advocate, constantly bringing up the opposition's point of view.
Yeah.
If you want to. If you don't want to, we don't have to.
No, I will premise the episode with that I know I'm probably ignorant to a lot of the
You
because
pay taxes.
I've never had an abortion.
You
So
pay taxes. You've had children. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, okay. You're relatively educated.
yeah.
And you can learn more about it sometime before
Right.
or after you move.
Right. Let me move, you guys. We bought a
didn't say we're
house.
gonna settle it and put our fucking end of our episode into law.
Right. Listen,
about
by the end of next episode, everybody better fucking be on board.
Do what we say.
Thank you.
All right.
No, we bought a house. So we signed the closing papers on Tuesday. I'm super excited. I'm gonna get out of this boring little fucking town and to go to a different, little more exciting little town.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of this boring little fucking town and go to another one. But your family will be nearby, so that's
Yeah, nearby family, and I just love the house. It's like perfect for us, lots of space and a big fenced-in backyard so the baby can ride his new Power Wheels he's going to get for his birthday next month. And yeah, I'm really excited. But because we'll be moving all week and next weekend, I will have to take next week off because I'm going to be exhausted.
Yeah, so you should get on the air. Just say I'm exhausted. That's the end of this episode.
Don't worry, I'll also be exhausted on the next episode. It's kind of an issue I have.
Especially if we're doing what we're gonna do. Jesus Christ.
Shit. Yeah. I think we're still kind of trying to because I like more I think where I get uncomfortable with talking about doing the next episode on, abortion, reproductive rights, things like that is because what I find entertaining is aliens and true crime and paranormal shit and stuff like that. But
it is called This Podcast Sounds Exhausting.
Yeah. And what women are being subjected to right now is fucking exhausting. And so I think I probably do owe it to
Thank you.
The people.
The 85 people.
I owe it to my platform.
Yes. Our 85 people. God bless them.
Yeah, if you're not pro-choice, next episode probably isn't going to be super fun for you.
Fuck them. Nah, we're not crazy.
No.
I think we're pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
And funny. We'll find a way to make inappropriate jokes about it.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get there. No worries.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well,
moving.
Thanks.
See you where are you going to record in the new house?
In my room still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll be quiet and nice. So
Fascinating.
See you guys next time.
Good night.